Okay, so welcome to another upper body day. We'll hit a quick, just a quick little warm up and then get right into it. And again, like I was saying live before I started recording, we will be on our wrists today a little bit and possibly on the knees. So I will shout out options to be on the forearms or to give extra cushion for the knees if you need it. If already you know your knees are sensitive, you can always fold the mat a lot or grab a blanket or a bath towel or something like that. And then just a reminder, if my video is being spotlit, so if you're on mute, that's fine. If you're not, your audio will be recorded, just as an FYI in case you are breathing heavily or anything like that. I don't care, but just to let you know. Okay, let's get right in it. Quick warm up here. So from an easy seated position, close the eyes for a second. And you can bring your hands to the thighs if you like. And then just celebrate the fact that you got to this session recorded or live. And take a big inhale through the nose. And an exhale out the mouth. Gently open the eyes here. Bring your right fingertips out towards the right next to your hips. Reach the left arm out, turn the left palm up and take a little side bend to the right. So drive the left hip down to the ground. You can bend into the right elbow if you like or stay a little bit higher, but stretch through the left arm quite a bit. Turn the left palm down towards your ear. So the whole left side of the body is activated from the hip up through the shoulder, up through the elbow, up through the wrists. And then come up through center, take the other side, the left fingertips down on the side next to your left hip. Reach the right arm up, shoulder length, turn the right palm up, reach it over to the side. Same thing, keep the right arm really active here. And you can use your left fingertips to press the right hip further into the ground. Come back up through center and then just take a few big arm circles back and then forward. And then stretch your right hand across the body, turn the right palm away from you, and then use the crook of your left elbow, hook the right kind of bicep here and use that to stretch the right arm across your body. Then make a fist with your right hand. Turn the knuckles away from you to stretch the front of the right wrist. And then while we have this side shoulder stretch, make a few big rolls with the right fist here. And then change directions. Let that go, shake it out. Stretch the left arm across the body, turn the left palm away from you. Take the crook of your right elbow, use it to stretch the outside of your left arm here. Guide it across your body. And then make a fist with your left hand and turn your knuckles away from you a little bit more. Stretch the front of the wrists. And then make those big fist circles here in one direction and then the other. Okay, shake out the arms, come to tabletop, hands and knees. We'll start with some quick scapular push-ups. Again, just a little bit of a warm-up, a little bit of an activation through the arms. So scapular push-ups start with the hands under the shoulders. Activate the arms a little bit so that your upper body feels solid and the shoulder blades are separated. And then on your inhale, you let the upper body drop. So somewhere on the way to a cow spine kind of, but the shoulder blades will retract. That is to say they come together on your back and then activate the core here. So I was letting my stomach drop, keep it active for this one. And then press into the hands so that the shoulder blades separate and the arms activate again. We'll just do 4 more of those quickly. So let the chest go, press back up. Let the chest go, press back up. 2 more here, let the chest go. Press back up. Let the chest go, press back up. Okay, options here, stay on your knees come to a knee plank. If you're coming to a knee plank, you'll find the diagonal from your knees up through your shoulders, or come to a high plank. Now, the reason why I gave those options is because we are walking out this plank or this tabletop. So press into both hands and then bring the left elbow down under the left shoulder, forearm down. Bring the right elbow down under the right shoulder, forearm down, hold here. Then take the right hand back under the right shoulder, left hand back up under the left shoulder. Meet me in your tabletop, knee plank or high plank. All right, other side. Bring the right elbow down under right shoulder, left elbow down under left shoulder, hold here. Then left hand under left shoulder, right hand under right shoulder, reset. So if you find your seat going up, bring it down. We'll do one more on each side. Take the left forearm down, right forearm down, hold. Right hand back to the floor, left hand back to the floor. Right forearm down, left forearm down, hold. Left hand down, right hand down, hold. Everyone meet in tabletop. Bring the shins together, come to sit on the heels, shake it out. Okay. Come back to tabletop, hands and knees. Come down to your forearms. Interlace the fingers and press the pinkies down into the ground. Dolphin pose with dolphin push-ups. So options here again, to come to a knee forearm plank, okay? Or to come to a high plank, and if you're in this high plank, you'll find dolphin by pressing down into the forearms, looking back at your toes, and walking your feet in like a downward facing dog shape. So keep looking back at your feet, and the challenge is to walk your feet closer to your elbows, and as close to the elbows as possible, because we are, we're getting close to a headstand here. Same benefits as a headstand. If you're on your knees, the same thing will happen. You'll walk the knees in, hike the hips up. It's a little bit different, but you're still getting a little bit of, quite a bit of action on your forearms. Okay, if you're in dolphin, with the toes up and the seat up, walk back to a forearm plank. Let's all walk back to a forearm plank. Bring the knees down. Come to sit on the heels for a second, shake it out. All right, that's dolphin. We're turning these into dolphin push-ups, which will be a little bit different. So, same setup. Come down to your knees. You can measure the distance between your elbows by grabbing opposite elbows with your hands. That keeps everything in nice and protected. Sorry to leaf blowers here. Make a triangle, interlace your fingers, press the pinkies down. Okay, step back to a forearm plank if you're coming with me for that. Otherwise, bring your knees down. The push-up part happens as such. If you're on your knees, everyone hold here. You can check it out while I demo. If you're on your knees, press into the forearms, hike the hips up and back, and then come to a forearm plank. That's a dolphin push-up. If you are in forearm plank with your toes tucked, you hike the hips up and back, look back at your feet. Roll forward, shoulders over wrists. Okay? So we're all holding a forearm plank now. We'll do this 5 times. So hike the hips up and back from your toes, your knees. Look back. Roll the shoulders forward over the elbows. Hike the hips up and back, that's 4. Roll forward. Hike the hips up and back. Roll forward, that's 3. 2 more. Hike the hips up and back, look back. Shoulders over elbows. 1 more time, hike the hips up and back. Shoulders over elbows, knees down. Shake it out. Okay, from here, come back to tabletop, this time on your hands. You have options here, tabletop, knee plank, or high plank. I'll demo from high plank. From high plank, tap your left shoulder with your right hand and set it down. Tap right shoulder with left hand, set it down. That's the move. Try to squeeze your core so that you don't shake from side to side too much. Tap right hand, left shoulder, set it down. Tap left hand to right shoulder, set it down. One more on each side. Right hand, left shoulder. Left hand, right shoulder. Hold in your plank or tabletop, engage the core. For 3, for 2, for 1, knees down, sit on the heels, shake it out. Okay, adding on. Come back to tabletop. Again, your options, tabletop, knee plank, or high plank. Find the variation that you like here. Remember, last week we did a one-arm down dog. We're turning that into a one-arm plank. So, press down into the right hand. Either reach your left arm back from tabletop, left arm back from knee plank, or left arm back from high plank. And hold here for 3 breaths. If you have the high plank, try to keep your left hip down towards the ground. For 2, for 1, send the left hand down, knees down, shake it out. Okay. Other side, I'm yelling because the lawn people came, of course. That's the beauty of live stuff. Come back to tabletop. We're taking the weight into the left hand this time. Tabletop, knee plank, or high plank. Send the right hand up and back. And then hold here for 3 breaths. Again, engage the core to keep everything centered. For 1, for 2, for 3. Bring the right hand down. This time meeting the downward facing dog. So if you're in tabletop, tuck the toes. Send the hips up and back. Pedal out the feet. Okay. We've all met in downward facing dog. Bring the big toes to touch. Send the right foot up and back. Look forward at your hands, come high on the ball of the left foot. Bring your shoulders toward over your wrist. Tap right knee towards the right elbow. Squeeze it in. Inhale, the right foot up and back, one-legged dog. Look forward at the hands. Come high on the ball of the left foot, shoulders over wrist, hug knee into chest, squeeze, press the ground away. Send the right foot up and back. Listen carefully for this one. Come high on the ball of the left foot, shoulders over wrist. Tap the right knee towards the left elbow, fall in triangle. We don't do this very often in my regular classes. Shoot the right foot out to the side. So the right edge of the right foot comes out. The right leg is straight. Roll onto the arch of the left foot. A lot of work for the hands, a lot of work for the core. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Keep both legs engaged, or reach the left arm up. If you want a little core challenge, you can try to pick up the right foot, set it down. I know that's a lot. Bring the left hand down, come onto the left toes, tuck the right knee back into the chest, send the right foot up and back, set the right foot down, reset, downward facing dog. Big inhale, big exhale. Bring the big toes to touch, send the left foot up and back. I'll change my position for demoing. Come high on the ball of the right foot, look forward to the hands. Tap left knee towards left elbow. Doesn't have to touch. Inhale up and back. Come high on the ball of the right foot, look forward at the hands. Curl knee into chest or nose, press the ground away. Send the left foot up and back. Look forward at the hands, come high on the ball of the right foot again. Left knee comes over to the right elbow this time, fall in triangle. Shoot the left foot through. You're on the left edge of the left foot. Roll the right arch down. Bring the right hand to the right hip, press the ground away. Keep the legs straight, reach the right arm up if you like. And then that core challenge, press down into the right foot, maybe lift up the left foot, I know. Okay, bring the right hand down, retuck the right toes, left knee into chest. Send the left foot up and back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. I'll turn around again. Okay, come down to tabletop. Our last movement here. Set up for, we'll set up like we're setting up for pigeon. So bring the right knee behind the right wrist. Keep the right shin as close to parallel to the top of the mat as you can get it, although it might be at an angle. Untuck the back toes. Send the left foot back so that the outside of the right hip stretches. Flatten your hands down, okay? Find a tall spine. It's not pigeon, but it starts that way. Now retuck the back toes. Squeeze the left quad so the left knee lifts. Listen very carefully. On your inhale, press into the hands, lift the left knee, find a tall spine. On your exhale, your challenge is to pull the right knee up into the chest, contract the core. And then set the right shin down, set the left knee down, okay? 2 more on this side, 3 on the other side, we're done. So again, lift the left knee, press into the hands, inhale, tall spine. Exhale, come onto the edge of the right foot, squeeze the right knee into the chest. Inhale, reset. Exhale. One more inhale here, lift the left knee, squeeze right knee into chest. Set the right shin down, left knee down. Tuck the left toes. Find your way back to tabletop, hands and knees. Last movement here. So set up for pigeon on the other side. Bring the left knee behind the left wrist. Keep the left shin in a straight line. The left foot is reaching towards the right wrist, but does not have to touch. Slide the right leg back, point the right toes back for a moment until you get that big stretch on the outer left hip. Keep the hands flat. Find a tall spine. Now tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Take a big inhale here. Press into the hands. On your exhale, lift the left knee up into your chest. And then inhale, set the left knee down, right knee down. You don't have to make that exaggerated breath out, I just happened to. Okay, inhale, reset, lift the right knee. Exhale, left knee into chest, contract the core. Inhale, left shin down, reset. Lift the right knee, press into the ground, exhale, left knee up into the chest. Set the left shin down, right knee down. Come back to tabletop. Let's take a quick cow. Inhale, arch the spine, pull the chest forward. Exhale, push the ground away. Inhale, neutral spine. Come back to an easy seat. Bring your hands to your thighs, close the eyes, and we'll close to the last inhale. And the last exhale. Ha. Open the eyes. That was halftime upper body. Today's code word is Chloe Kelly, who plays for Man City in England. Because Hallie just reminded me that she had posted a yoga playlist, so I like that. So Chloe Kelly. I'll stop the recording. I'll check back in. After this, we have a couple of rest days. Thank you so much.